The next thing I want to talk about, you've already touched on it a lot, and that's customer service. Because to me, the way that you handle relationships in this business, both facing your customer, the property owner, and your customer, the tenant, is super important. It's what will make you successful or not. So can you define for us maybe what is good customer service in property management?
Getting back to people. When people come and they look at our services and they're coming from maybe other experiences, their number one complaint is there was not enough good communication. So we have a lot of stopping points that have us reaching out to the property owner, communicating with them about their property. And again, that is what I think the key is to any customer service, is they just want to understand or know what's going on. And then from there, the owner can be as involved or uninvolved as they want. And we have different levels. Some owners want to be involved. Other owners are like, thanks for the heads up. Good to know. And that's, where they want their involvement.
Yep. So staying in contact, responding to voicemails, emails.
Correct.
Promptly.
Yes.
Do you set any sort of system in place or standards in place for your team to say, we want to respond within 24 hours, 12 hours, 1 hour?
We don't have a set 12 hours, but reasonable time. We use that term as, getting back to people within that business day, letting them know. Of course, we're triaging. Emergencies always fall right to the top. Yeah. And then how we handle all that is we staff up. So we have, administrative assistants that is typically most phone calls and stuff coming in are maintenance related. So we have administrative assistants that are in that inbox monitoring all of those emails so that they can get back to people, triage again. Emergencies get done first, and then from there connecting with the property owner, the resident, or the vendor.
Yep. Very good. In my experience of talking to and networking with property investors, there's a term that goes around that's managing the manager. Could you tell me, how do you look at the relationship with the owner, and what's your role in their investment business?
I think when we're first meeting with a client, that's when, we're understanding what kind of involvement they want. And so it's all about building the relationship. And so some owners, as we get to know them, they really only want high-level information. And, you're working together those first few months and figuring out, know your client, right? That would be our saying. And then figuring out what's important to them, what's not. So we have a basic list of standards of communication. And then as you get to build relationship with your clients, you'll know who wants a little more, who wants a little less. And really, again, back to the customer service, understand your clients. Yeah. And part of that process is built through as we get to know them and take in the property. But then just, that first year is, we work with them maybe on a turnover or something that might come up.
Yep. Want to hear more on this topic? Click the link below for the full episode of Maximizing Your Property Value.